All right, welcome one, welcome all to Hearthstone. We are discussing a budget mid-range shaman deck today for the new expansion. So let's go ahead and just start off with the one drops. For the one drops, we have Platasaur, which one mana, 1/2 draw a card. Even if you end up death rattle discarding it later on, more often than not, you'll be able to just play it and then play the card you draw, and then have no drawback. Sizzling Cinder is just a nice one drop that gives you some board control when it dies. So then we're moving on to the two drops. We got Cinderfin. So you actually get another Sizzling Cinder when Cinderfin dies. So that's pretty cool. And then we got Curious Explorer. Again, just a strong card. Along with the Shaman's Hero Power Healing Totem thing. I figure it can stick around for a while and kind of help us maintain board control. And then we have Ancient Stegodon. Again, I just really think this is a pretty good card. The option to get +1/+1, Taunt, or Poisonous is just huge. And then Flight of the Firehawk. Draw 2 minions of different minion types. Give them +2/+2. So that's pretty sick. You're getting a buff on each minion you draw. And you're also drawing 2 minions for 3 mana. So I think that's just really cool. Hex is a really good removal spell. Lightning Storm, another really good removal spell, this time when your opponent has flooded the board. Petrified Ogre, Primal Fin Challenger, this will double up your Kindred effects, which specifically we're looking to double up Volcanic Thresher to get +4 spell damage on our fire spells, which would be kind of crazy, specifically for Sizzling Swarm. That makes it, instead of dealing 3 damage, it deals 7 damage, and will fill up our entire board with 2/1 Sizzling Cinders. And then, yeah, the other things are Blob of Tar, just a really strong, slower kind of creature, but will hopefully trade with a few strong minions of our opponent. And then we have Fire Elemental, just coming down, killing something, and then being a big minion itself is pretty cool. And then we also got Whirling Stormdrake. Again, I feel like this will be a good way to end games in general. I'm very excited for it. And yeah, so the only other thing is Sizzling Swarm, dealing damage, and then you're also getting creatures equal to how much damage was dealt, is just incredible. So so yeah, so that's the deck, guys. I mean, you pretty much want to just get on the board as soon as possible, and then keep it with cards like Lightning Bolt, Lightning Storm, not Lightning Bolt, Lightning Storm, Hex, you know, etc., etc. Fire Elemental coming down, killing something, and then being a big threat by itself is really nice. And yeah, and you're gonna end the game with one of these Whirling Stormdrakes, hopefully, where you can just deal 16 damage to your opponent's face, because it's really, really just 8. An 8/8 with Wind Fury is scary. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Remember, I am going to be doing a free-to-play on my channel when the expansion goes live. Um, so yeah, so I am very excited. I probably won't be using Shaman. Shaman's one of those classes where I end up not playing it that much. But I do think if I were to use Shaman, this would be a great place to start. I mean, we got lots of removal, lots of strong creatures, and yeah, just a nice starting point for any brand new player that's trying to, you know, get better at the game, and also like just have a starting point for when they do get more and more cards. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching, guys. I cannot wait to play in the free-to-play that I'm going to make. This deck seems like it'd be a lot of fun to play as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you in the other half of my budget videos before the expansion launches, and then as well as doing the free-to-play. And then once we started the free-to-play, we might even start working on Magic the Gathering videos. So that would be kind of cool. But yeah, definitely, I'm excited to see you there, and thank you for being here. Alright, see you later. Fantastic work.